Hi students, it's Mrs. Smith. I'm going to try and read to you about an environment that's different than ours, about the desert. And I wanted to show you my cactus. Now I got this cactus when he was only a couple inches tall, maybe 2. And he has grown. And if I just measure him from the pot up, what do you say that is? Not quite 5 inches, 4.5 to 5. And we're going to be talking about a cactus and how it grows up in the desert. And I wanted you to see mine. It grows very, very slow. I've had it for many years now, and it's just very slow growing, but cute and easy to care for. I'm going to read half of this book, and then I'll read the second half in a separate video. And it is called The Cactus Hotel. And I wonder how a cactus can be a hotel. I know I have spent time in a hotel on a vacation. Maybe you have too. But I've never stayed in a cactus. So let's start. This book is written by Brenda Z. Guiberson, and the illustrator is Megan Lloyd. And you can already see she does beautiful pictures. Look at all the animals around the edges of her book. And as you can see, some of the animals look similar and some look different than what you would see in our area. The Cactus Hotel. On a hot summer day, a dry day in the desert, a bright red fruit falls from a tall saguaro cactus. Plop! It splits apart on the sandy floor. 2,000 black seeds glisten in the sunlight. Can you see all those little spots? Those are all the little tiny seeds. That's a lot of seeds. I want you to take a peek at what's beside the fruit. Can you see that green stem there? That's what the fruit fell off of. A saguaro cactus. And if you look over here, you can see more of the saguaro cactus. And that's what they call a forest of the saguaro cactus. When the air cools, can you see that little creature there? Okay, that's what I'm reading about. When the air cools in the evening, an old pack rat comes out and eats a juicy fruit. Then he skitters across the sand. A seed, left clinging to his whiskers, falls off under a palo verde tree. A palo verde tree. And there's the palo verde tree. In Spanish, verde means green. Palo, I'm not sure. Palo. Sounds like white. I wonder if palo means sometimes green, because I don't think it's always has its leaves. We'll have to ask Mrs. Wakeman. It is a good place for the seed to drop. A spotted ground squirrel looking for something to eat does not see it. A house finch chirping high in the palo verde does not see it. Let's find the ground squirrel with spots, and let's find the finch chirping high in the tree. But the seed is still there. It's so small I don't think you can see it. Tiny, tiny. After many dry days, a heavy rain falls on the desert, and soon a young cactus sprouts up from the ground. And you can see the rain. Just a rainy day in the desert. Ooh. Slowly, slowly. Can you see the little baby cactus starting to grow? Slowly, slowly, the seedling grows. The Palo Verde protects it from the hot summer sun and the cold winter nights. After 10 years, not 10 days, right? Not 10 months, 10 years. After 10 years, the cactus is only 4 inches high. That's about as big as mine. Mine's just a tiny bit bigger. And it took this one 4 years. I mean 10 years to get 4 inches. It is just big enough for desert ants to climb its spiny sides. If you look really closely in the picture, the artist has drawn some desert ants. Those ants get everywhere, even in a desert. This is what I'm reading about now, this picture right here. After a rainstorm, when the desert blooms with color, the cactus pulls in water with its long roots and looks fat. The young pack rat stops to drink the water that drips off the tree. Then she scurries off looking for a dry place to make a nest. What is under the cactus that is spreading out? Yeah, roots. Roots. So I want you to take a peek. Look how nice and fat the cactus is after the rain. And now we're going to look at it when there is no rain, because there's times in the desert there is no rain. Look at that skinny cactus. It's the same one. All right, and this is the picture with a jackrabbit. When there is no rain, the cactus uses up the water it has stored inside, and it looks thin. The Palo Verde loses its tiny leaves. Can you see the tree? No leaves. Its leaves have fallen. But there is always some shade for the cactus below. After 25 years, the cactus is now 2 feet tall. 12 inches split 12 inches. Not even a yard yet after 25 years. A jackrabbit cools off beside it and gnaws on the green pulp. Little snack. But when a coyote moves in the distance, the jackrabbit disappears into a nearby hole. Oh boy, he's having a snack, but then he disappears because of the coyote. And these are our last 2 pages for now. Now look at the saguaro cactus. It's taller than the Palo Verde tree. All right, let's see how tall he is. After 50 years, the cactus stands 10 feet tall. It's 2 of me put together. And it looks straight and strong beside the old Palo Verde. For the very first time, brilliant white and yellow flowers appear at the top of the cactus. Every spring from now on, the flowers will open for one night only, and then they'll close in the heat of the day. Oh, look at that. See those flowers? The flowers beckon like a welcoming signal across the desert. At different times of the day and night, birds, bees, and bats come for the nectar. And here's what the artist drew of the desert creatures that come to drink the nectar of those flowers. You can even see the little bees down here. And we're going to stop there for now. And I'll continue reading on another day. God bless you. Night.